All right. Can I get your name first and last, and could you spell it for me?
Lukas Vandy. Do you want first name and last name as well? LucasVandeweg.
And your class and position at Adams Central?
Class of 2020, position point guard.
Okay. So obviously, you graduated some talented players off last year's squad. Kevin Brown among them. One of the leading scorers in the area. What is this team going to look like for Adams Central as we enter a new season?
It's tough losing guys like that. Dylan too, who's 7 foot. But I think we have guys to fill those roles, kind of fill in the points. We got a lot of points to make up with those guys, but I think we got new guys coming in. We have some new people joining this year that haven't played before, and I think they're going to help us a lot because they're natural athletes and they just know how to play. So I think we're going to be a more well-rounded team this year. I don't think all of our points are going to come from one spot, but I think as a team we're going to be good at just contributing from all areas.
When you look at Adams Central, Hangar is a great place to play. They have a good tradition of basketball. Coach McClure's been there a long time. Mm-hmm. What do you think is the key to kind of keeping this program a program that everybody knows they have to give their best against on a Friday night?
I think it just goes with hard work. If we just come in, work hard every day, we have good leadership, just set a good example, the playing comes with that. So if we work hard in practice, we're going to come in and play well, and hopefully teams will fear playing us.
I know it's November the 11th when you guys get started, so it's a while away, but you guys have been together through open gyms, throughout the off season. What is it about this team that you think you guys do well as a unit that you can use leading into a new season?
I think we do well just playing as a team. We have good defensive chemistry, and on offense, we all know each other well. We can kind of read what we're each going to do, and I think that's going to help us a lot, just being able to have a good team with good chemistry.
Perfect, my man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Could I have you say and spell your first and last name for me?
Nick Dagg, Nickdague.
And your position and class for Adams Central?
I'm a small forward, and I'm in the class of 2020.
All right. When you take a look at this Adams Central team, you graduated a big guy in the middle. Kevin Brown, a guy that can score a lot of points on the perimeter. How do you go about replacing those guys, and who are some of the players that are going to have to step into bigger roles to help fill those shoes?
Obviously losing a lot of talent. We just got to find a couple players that can fill it, and I'd say we got a new player from Belmont who's pretty good, and he's a pretty good perimeter shooter and everything. And also we have a few guys that are stepping up, putting in some hard work, a few underclassmen, and we have 2 returning seniors, which is pretty good.
When you take a look at this team, obviously you got a while before you practice, but you've seen each other in the off season, open gyms, things like that. What sticks out to you about this unit of Adams Central Jets?
I would say this year we might be more of a transition team. We're pretty quick this year, and we probably get some good transition plays. Also, rebounding is a major thing that we are very good at.
When you take a look at November 11th, when you guys roll out the balls for the first practice of the season, what is going to be priority number one for you guys on day one to get things ready for a new year?
I would say just getting in condition, really, just being able to get up and down the court really fast, because transition game is going to be pretty big for us.
For you guys, what's the key to competing for an ACAC title? It's a good basketball conference, a lot of history. Adams Central is, a great place to watch a game in the hangar. What's the key to competing for an ACAC title this year?
I'd say we really need to lock down on that defense, and that's one of the major keys that we need to get. And I'd just say, again, transition. We just need to really get up and down the court and be able to beat those teams.
Perfect, my man.
Good. All right. Coach, obviously, we're still about a month away, but what have you seen from your team this offseason that makes you excited about the year?
Yeah, we're just now starting to get all our guys in. Being a smaller school, we have a lot of kids in fall sports. A couple key guys out playing football yet, and a couple kids coming from tennis. So we're just now getting to the point where we have a lot of guys in. So we've got enough in there to do a little scrimmaging and things like right now, in addition to our open gym stuff. So, but I think we got kids that are going to work hard this year. We got a couple key pieces coming back from last year that played on a pretty successful team for us. Had 14 wins last year, so a solid year, and a couple key guys coming back from that.
What's the identity of this team going to be this year?
I think, again, the old cliche, we got to try to get it done on defense. That's an easy coach thing to say, but the longer you coach, the kind of more you realize that's true. I think one of the things that we're going to be one of our challenges this year is to score as much as we did last year, graduating Kevin Brown, who was our all-time leading scorer in school history. I think he was the third or fourth leading scorer in Northeast Indiana last year, about 22 a game. So we got to find a way to replace those points, and to some extent, I think we're going to have to get that done on the defensive end a little bit. So hopefully that'll be our identity. We always try to build around that, a team that plays hard on defense. Year to year, we have to adjust offensive a little bit based on our skill set, but we'll try to get it done with our zone defense that'll hopefully give some teams some problems.
Obviously, you lose that piece, but you have guys that have experience. How much helpful is that the guys played varsity minutes coming back for another year?
Well, I think it's big, especially when you have returning starters. Lukas Vandy and Ben Vorel, I think, are probably two of the top maybe 5 or 6 players in the conference. Ben's about 6'6", gets to the rim really well, having a great year in football, and I think that's just going to continue to transition for him into basketball. As a sophomore, he scored about 5-6 points a game. Last year, he was about 10. So we're looking to get, probably not 20 a game this year, but hopefully both he and Lukas Vandy, our point guard, will be scoring around 15 a game. And so, we'll start there, but I think just a leadership, again, on the defensive end from those guys is key, too, for the young kids, just to see how hard you have to play. It's often not necessarily the skill set, but just the speed and athletic ability that's a new level when you get to the varsity. So hopefully we'll be able to adjust to that.